Again, welcome back. This is the final video of this week, and this is also end of this inheritance chapter. In this video, I will also have an important announcement at the end. It should be a very short video because we are left with just two small topics. Please bear with me to listen that important announcement. Now, the use of keyword final with inheritance. Remember, final we used once with the variable declaration and the keyword final. We discussed that when we use keyword final with variable declaration, that variable actually becomes a constant. You cannot change value of that variable. Here are two more uses of final keyword. One is to prevent method overriding, and other one is to prevent inheritance. Right. I will again use same code that I've been using for dynamic method dispatch. Now you can see here, if I declare a method to be final like animal type, if I declare it final, it means that no one can override this method. It means that if classes derived from animal are going to override animal type, they cannot override it. Right. For example, if here I come inside cat class and I give an overridden version of animal type, right? I say public void animal type, no type defined. Now I say my type is mammal, right? Because cat is a mammal. Okay, so yes, that's fine, you can override it. Now if you compile it, you will see that there should not be any issue. CLS java c this system.out.println, come on, print, right? Okay, so you can see we kind of overridden this method and there was no complaint. But now if I make this method a final method, there will be a complaint. You'll see that overriding would be allowed. Error, animal type in cat cannot override animal type in animal because it has been declared as a final method. Right, so we got the concept. I mean, in some cases we usually do not want that methods be overridden because that functionality is actually finalized. Okay, so this is the one use of final, that method if declared final cannot be overridden. And then the second use is if you declare a class to be a final class, then no one can inherit from that class. In this case, obviously there will be no effect on the program. If you save it, compile, you can see no problem, right? But there will be a problem if you declare a class. If you declare a class, maybe you call it or maybe I don't know many types of cat, so I'm going to declare dog as a final, right? Dog as a final class. Now if you say I have a class German Shepherd, German Shepherd, okay, German Shepherd. Now German Shepherd is a dog, is a type of the dog. So if you say class German Shepherd and that extends from dog, right, and that makes sense, because German Shepherd is a dog, so it has got a kind of is a relationship with dog, so this inheritance is completely making sense, right? And obviously German Shepherd will be driving this action from its base class, which is to make a sound, and German Shepherd has got same sound as a dog sound. It does not sing in a Kumar Sanu sound. It has got same sound as that dog sound. Now this German Shepherd obviously can have its own capabilities, but here the issue is we have declared dog as a final. Now when you declare a class as a final, it means no other class can be inherited from that class. You will see that it will be an issue. This will be a problem, right? Java C animal demo, you can see error cannot inherit from final dog, right? But if I just remove this final keyword from here, it means that now it has been compiled, right? So this is another use of keyword final. The keyword final can be used with method to avoid method overriding, can be used with the class to avoid inheritance, and obviously the use that we have already seen in the past, that if you make a variable as a final, then it cannot be updated, its value cannot be updated. Okay, great. Then the final slide of this whole lecture related to inheritance is object class. I've been telling you that object class is coming from java.lang, the package which is automatically imported in every Java program. You import it or not, it is always there. It has got many methods. Some of those methods are written here. You can see this toString method we have been using in our previous lectures. This method is actually not a string class method. This is a method which is coming from java.lang.object. And because this object class is base class for all the classes, it means that reference of the object class can hold object of any other class, right? So it will be perfectly fine if I write here object, right? Object A. This is fine because now this A is actually object of object class, reference of the object class. So inside this I can store Kate, inside this I can also store dog, and I can also store a horse, and this is fine because for dog, for horse, and for Kate, the super base class is object class with O capital, right? You will see that it will still be fine. I come back here, Java C animal demo, cannot, yeah, there's a problem because this a dot sound, you know the problem. You should be able to understand it. In this case, we are trying to call a method which is only declared in dog and cat and horse, but these methods obviously are not declared in the object class, and you know that in the arrangement, when the references of the base class and object is of the derived class, then you can call those methods which are declared in the base class and those methods which are overridden. And in this case, obviously the sound method is neither declared in object class nor it is the overridden method. So that is the reason why this method is not being called, right? So in this case, obviously we have to, in order to keep this code executable, we have to declare the reference of animal, right? You got this idea. And you can also do that. See here, if I say object O equal to new and new cat, that should be completely fine. You can see here I have a reference of object class and object of the cat class. So that should be okay, no problem, right? And on this O, obviously you can call those methods which are inside the base class and those methods which are overridden. And in this case, obviously we are not overriding any method from class object, so we cannot call overridden method. But on this reference, you can call those methods which are declared inside the base class, and some of them are equals method, clone method, hashtag method, notify all. We'll be seeing all these methods when we are covering multi-threaded programming in Java, right? So that is the end of inheritance chapter. Congratulations for completing this inheritance chapter. Now I come to the important announcement. I've been receiving some emails from some of our classmates. They are saying that they have internet issue. See, most of the things which we are sharing with you, they are asynchronous. When I'm saying asynchronous, I mean that we will upload them on YouTube, making them available on our LMS. You can watch them whenever you have got internet access. The only synchronous thing is this quiz part. You have to use your skills. we are in 21st century. You have to be smart. I mean, I'm not in any mood to listen this argument that we cannot make internet available for those 20 or 30 minutes, which is actually a synchronous communication between LMS and you. Um, yes, I understand there are few areas where internet is an issue. Maybe some parts of Balochistan, maybe some parts of Sindh, other provinces. I understand. I'm with you on that. In that case, I really cannot help you. I mean, remember, Sakhar IBA will continue offering these online courses. We as faculty member really do not have any option to discontinue offering this distance education, offering or completing all these courses. So, and obviously it is in your greater interest, because if you people continue attending these classes, completing assignments, submitting all these quizzes, you will be saving your whole semester. Remember, this corona thing is not short term. We are not sure we will be open in maybe next 2 months or 3 months. This may be a longer kilo year. So inevitably we have to come to this mode. So it is, as a student, your responsibility, especially when you are a computer science student, it is your responsibility to make sure that you are having internet connectivity. But obviously, I cannot bound you. I cannot obviously, by any legal aspect, I cannot bound you to come to my course. If you do not really have internet access, or if you are feeling a bit lazy and you do not want to continue with these classes, you will always have option of semester break. You will always have option of withdrawing from the course, because rest assured, Dr. Sher, Sir Khalid, Sir Atif, we people are going to complete course as per the plan that we have shared with you. If you say that I cannot do it on internet, okay, no problem. You will not have option that you come back in, say for example, June or July, and then we cover the rest of the course where we left in last week of Feb or first week of March before the classes closure. We will not do that. You will have to obviously suspend or maybe freeze your semester and then come back in fall if classes open to restart your second semester. So it's your choice. You brace yourself, give yourself some tough time, come out of your comfort zone, make an arrangement of internet access. If you say that in my area it is not accessible, you can make alternate plans to go to your relatives, to go to maybe bigger cities, but we have to find out a solution. I'm hoping that 90 to 95% of you will be with us, but if you are not with us, we will still complete our course by using this distance education, because this is policy of Sakhar IBA. We really, as faculty member, we do not have any option, and it is in your larger interest. If you people continue submitting all these assignments and attempting quizzes, eventually you will be saving at least 6 months of your career, and time is money. So you have to be positive about these classes. With this message, I end this lecture here, and when I come back next week, we will be covering interfaces and packages. Thank you very much.